Well, hello everybody, Spegtacular, the Silver Stacular. And I tell you what, something amazing has been happening to silver these last few days. Do you know what it is? Of course you do, because you're probably just like me, where you can't stop looking at the prices of silver and gold. You're just kind of addicted to it. Several times a day, you just go peek on there, probably, right? If not, hey, this is the first time you're hearing about it. Silver has been coming down, and that's very interesting to us that want to go ahead and just keep on stacking it up and piling it on. Because why? We just keep on adding more, right? We love when that price comes down, because as long as the amount of money we make in order to spend on this stuff doesn't come down, we can just keep on stacking it up. Just keep on making those stacks. And it's great for the preservation of wealth, for being our own bank, for just increasing the stack for a rainy day retirement. Whatever the case may be, your goals are your goals. And I like that, because everybody got to have their own ideas of what they need silver for. I know my ideas, and I try to spread that on this channel. And what do you do? What do you do when the prices come down, right? Well, I like to buy. What does a shop do? A shop tends to make the premiums go up. And you've probably seen that. You've probably seen that, if you go to your shop thinking, oh, shoot, here comes $28 silver, I can go ahead and get in there now. Well, your shop goes, well, hold on a minute, because I bought it at 30, so, I'm down to take a little bit of a loss, but I can't take it all. And so the premiums come up $1, $1.50, whatever the case may be. We're just, a week ago, we were buying silver a lot of places. You could buy it at spot. Some places were offering it under spot. The only place that I know that offers silver under spot now when prices come down is actually right here, Spegtacular. Whenever I am on Whatnot, I'm going to be selling you silver starting below spot. I love doing it. If I take a loss, I can just, listen, I'll just write it off at the end of the year as a loss. It's okay. It's my way of giving back to the community and hanging out with you all. So, I always say that, come and see me. I don't know if I can, lead a horse to water all the time, but some of you guys do come by and see me, and I love that so much. In the description right there, just click on that little Whatnot link and come see me over on Whatnot, and I'll be offering silver starting below spot price. Where it goes from there, listen, it's an auction. I can't control it, but starting below spot, sometimes I've sold silver at $12 an ounce. I've given plenty of ounces away for free. It's my opportunity to come by and hang out with you guys and let you guys have a little bit of fun. So again, in the description, click on that link for Whatnot. Go sign up. Also get your $15 for free. So for instance, if this silver right here is offered below spot, let's say spot is $27 by the time this video comes out, then I'm going to offer it at $26, right? And then you get your $15 off. How well are you doing on an ounce of silver? Nobody ever will offer silver that low. Anyways, here's the thing, is a lot of places are saying that our economy is doing better right now, right? We're doing technically better according to the reports that are out there. And so silver then must also, come down, because silver is one of those things. It's kind of backwards, right? Silver goes up when things look down. When things look bleak, when chaos is going on in the world, silver tends to be one of those safe havens. Gold, especially gold. Silver is also right there too. Many of you that go, don't worry about silver, only collect gold. If you are true believers in gold, you're also going to be true believers in silver, and you're also going to be believers, believe it or not, in copper too, because of what has happened historically. If you believe that there is going to be some collapse of the economy, of the dollar, if it goes to just, if paper becomes the value of actual paper, which, listen, it's probably not too far from. If that actually happens, you're going to need gold, silver, and copper. You're going to need it all. And that's just the way it's going to work. You're not going to go into a store and say, hey, I have my ounce of gold, I'm going to go ahead and buy my loaf of bread. Absolutely not. You're going to need your copper for your loaf of bread, or maybe your silver for your meats. You know what I mean? You're going to need it all. So don't shy away from this stuff right here. I'm totally understanding, though, if you're going to make your most base of your stack into gold and then some into silver and then copper, make it that tiered approach. That totally makes sense. But anyways, people are saying, oh, the economy's better now. Looks like there's some growth coming. Things are heating up. Talking about the Feds potentially getting the chance to lower interest rates and stuff, which will probably cause the metals to come down. And listen, if you are a working bee like me, right? If you're out there making the money, every single paycheck, you see where that paycheck is going, you know that nothing has gotten better yet. I'm hoping there's going to be a raise coming with my job here in the future because I need it. I need it. I look at this paycheck that I get, and I see it and I go, well, there goes most of it right there towards bills on like the first day. That's what everybody deals with. You watch your paycheck just go to nothing, and you see the value of what you do at work, and then you go, what am I doing all this for? It just goes away. It just disappears. It's crazy. It's crazy how it just disappears more and more. And then you think, man, I'm a family of four, and I probably got to spend around $1,000 a month, if not more sometimes, for groceries alone. That's crazy. $1,000 a month just for groceries. I sit there, and if one of these kids, I swear, if one of these kids wastes a little bit of food, I sit there and I go like, what are you doing right now? Do you know how hard daddy had to work for that thing right there? You're letting go, go stale. You're letting it get rotten. You better eat that, you better eat that, even though worms are coming out of it. I don't want to see that go to waste. That's that's the world we're living in. I remember one time, and this is, sort of relevant, where, because a lot of people are losing their job. This is why it's kind of relevant. People like lose their job and they try to get into another job real quick. When you're between jobs, it is the worst thing in the world, because what happens when you're between jobs? You're not getting a steady paycheck anymore. And when you're not getting that steady paycheck, you're using your savings, right? You're using whatever kind of backup you had available. Hopefully you had a backup. But, I remember a time where I was between paychecks and I had that backup, luckily. But I remember how quickly I went through that backup. I swear, anything that I had in my bank account was gone in it's a long time, but I'd like to say it was about 2 weeks' time. It was completely drained. And I was like, all right, well, I gotta quickly find a new job here. Otherwise, I guess I'm homeless. I don't know, I'm going to be on the street. What's going to happen to me? It was a very, very scary time. But it's amazing when you don't have a steady paycheck, how quickly you run through your money. And why do I mention that? Because we have seen so many. I showed you the website in a few videos ago, and I actually could talk about it right here. If you just Google company closures or company layoffs in 2024 and 2023 as well was really, really bad for people just getting laid off and people having to quickly struggle and go to a new job. Now, if you know that you got to spend, let's say a family of four, here in Florida, I'm at around $1,000 a month for groceries just to keep us going. If you're spending just that on groceries, let's say nothing else matters, right? How many $1,000 months can you drain through just for groceries alone and maintain your savings account? Whoever's watching this video, how many months can you go on just that $1,000? How many months can you go, right? I'm not going to throw a number out. I'm not going to say how much I have. I'm not going to say how much I think you have. I'm just asking you, right? Hypothetically, how many months do you think you can go? And that's just groceries. Now let's start adding on your home. Let's start adding on your vehicles, your insurances, all these other hidden things that you don't think of, right? All these fees that are out there, right? You want to keep your internet, maybe? I don't know. You like internet? You want to keep that going? Maybe you like watching, shows on TV once in a while. You want to keep that going? Well, you know what? That money starts to really go away when you don't have that steady paycheck. And there goes all your savings, ladies and gentlemen. You're just going to move it over here off the screen because it's going to be going. And that is what happens when you're between jobs. And that is what has happened to our economy a lot, right? Sure, maybe there's a lot of growth, right? Because people had not had jobs because they were just out of a job. And so now they're finding jobs. So they're moving from job to job. It looks great on paper. But is it really that good? And that's the question right there. Has raising interest rates helped our economy? In my opinion, that was probably the dumbest thing I think you could possibly do to help an economy is raising interest rates. All you're doing is giving money to the wrong people when you raise interest rates. But who am I? I'm not some, major when it comes to that field of study. So what do I know? But I think it was the dumbest thing to do. And it continues to be a dumb thing to do. The fact that we have not lowered interest rates by now, the fact that we just keep on forking out money to other nations in the tunes of billions of dollars, causing our money, our dollar bills to just be worth less and less and less. Some people say that there's a big collapse coming. You know, who knows? Who knows on a day-to-day basis what's going to come? But try your best to keep on grabbing the precious metals. I tell you what, because I think that having a safe haven and having this stuff, and what an opportunity when silver is coming down. Silver was $32, I think. It peaked out around $32 very recently. So if you see this opportunity now, $5 down from that mark, and shoot, it could be even less by the time this video comes out, the way things are going. What a great opportunity to keep on coming in to this time frame, right? And shoot, if it comes down another, let's say it came down another $5, right? Shoot, keep on going, man. I've been that stacker all along. When the price is up, I'm buying what I can. When the price is down, I'm buying what I can. When the price is down, technically I can buy a little bit more. Let's say that I saved $500, right, towards spending for precious metals, and the price is at $30. Well, that $500 is going to look different than when the price comes down to $25 and I still have that $500 monthly allowance to spend on precious metals. I'm going to be buying more of this stuff. And that's just the way it works. You have a set amount every single month, every other month, whatever the case may be, twice a year, whatever you can get away with, and you just keep on buying at those levels when you can. If you wait for the perfect opportunity every single time, the lowest possible price, are you ever going to buy precious metals? Are you ever going to get in there? Probably not. Just buy when you can, hold it. Don't buy precious metals if you have to sell the next day, because that's just counterproductive to what you're trying to do, right? But anyways, what can I say? Listen, it doesn't matter what the price is today, because you're going to be able to get silver under spot if you come see me on Whatnot. Down in the description, click on that very link. You want to click on that link because that also gives you $15 off your first Whatnot purchase. So if it's from me, you get $15 off of maybe an ounce of silver if I offer that. If it's from somebody else, you can get $15 off of a coin that they sell on Whatnot. Whatever the case may be. If you like shoes, they got clothes, they got all kinds of stuff over there. It's a really super good opportunity. I'm not steering you wrong. I'm telling you how it is. I'm a Whatnot shopper as well. And no, they're not in any kind of relation to WhatsApp. That WhatsApp garbage, I don't mess around with that, right? It's Whatnot. It's just, it's a normal company. It's a lot of fun. At the very least, sign up and come get some of the free giveaways that I'm going to offer, because I'm sure I'm going to have ounces of silver for free. And you're like, Spectacular, but what's the catch here? What is the catch? There's no real catch. It's just an opportunity that I have that I can give to you guys and offer some fun time, some cheap silver. Sometimes I have some collectible stuff that's available, but whatever. Just come see me. Come hang out. Get in on this opportunity while prices are, coming down. I think it's a great time. And for you guys that just can't make it over, that you're just like, I can't do Whatnot, it's just too much for me. I understand, I guess. But just keep stacking regardless. Keep on this channel, because I'm just going to keep showing you my journey. And that's what the point of this channel is my journey as a stacker. And kind of like what I'm going through and what I see out there and my views and opinions on as I stack precious metals. So anyways, I think 6 p.m. this Friday. So today, come and see me. Eastern time, 6 p.m. Eastern time. And make sure, again, use that link in the description, because that'll get you $15 off if you're a first-time Whatnotter. Anyways, I got to go for now. Appreciate you for watching. Spegtacular is out. Well, hello, everybody. I seek to educate and entertain through my journey of collecting coins and stacking precious metals. I encourage you to subscribe, and please stay with me on this journey. I am Spegtacular, the Silver Stacular. When I was a kid, we did this every day in school, and I believe we need to bring this back a little bit, and I'm going to start right now. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.